In the aftermath of his legendary return, Big Guns proved that his warrior spirit couldn't be broken. Despite his wounds still healing, he led his team into battle after battle. The pain was constant, like needles in his bones, but he pushed through it. His country needed him, and more importantly, his men looked up to him. They were his brothers in arms. But fate had other plans. During a critical mission deep in the dense jungle, disaster struck without warning. One moment they were moving carefully through the undergrowth. The next, nothing but air beneath their feet. The ground had given way, sending them plummeting into a hidden pit, 100 feet of darkness and terror. When consciousness returned to Big Guns, the silence was deafening. The pit was a tomb for his fellow soldiers. He was the only survivor, but both his legs were shattered. Miles from any friendly base, his radio smashed in the fall, he was completely cut off. The jungle seemed to mock his predicament with its distant animal calls. Taking inventory of his situation, Big Guns found he had only a week's worth of supplies gathered from his fallen comrades. He couldn't stand, couldn't walk, couldn't climb. Most men would have given up right there. But Big Guns wasn't most men. That's when inspiration struck. With determination burning in his eyes, he grabbed 2 AK-47s from his fallen comrades. Using them as makeshift climbing tools, he began the grueling ascent. The rifle's metal dug into the dirt walls as he pulled himself up inch by excruciating inch. For a full hour, he fought gravity itself, until finally his hands grasped the edge of that pit. But escaping the pit was just the beginning. With 2 broken legs, he had to crawl back to base. Every inch was a battle. Against the unforgiving jungle floor, against the wild animals that saw him as prey, against the invisible threat of landmines that could end his journey in an instant. The jungle's predators circled him, but Big Guns' determination was stronger than their hunger. His uniform was in tatters, his body covered in mud and blood, but his spirit remained unbroken. When he finally reached the base, his fellow soldiers couldn't believe their eyes. But there he was, broken but unbowed, already thinking about his next mission. Because that's who Big Guns was, a warrior who refused to quit, no matter what life threw at him.